There we go. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of College Hoops 2K8. As you see here, it was a little rough around the edges with some of the games here. An easy win against Oral Roberts. I think I just simmed that one. But I did sim that one as well, and I kind of paid for that one. But I did play North Carolina, beat them handedly, as well as Louisville, done pretty well for myself there. And we have games against Duke, Michigan, and Ohio State. Ohio State looks like they're going to be pretty alright. They're only an 89, which I thought they were a little bit worse last time. Michigan's a 92. That one's going to be a pain in the ass. And then for some reason, Duke is just hot garbage. I remember that. I don't know why, for some reason. They are just as bad as they have been. But I'm not really going to care all that much. I'm just going to try to get through the day and get through this because I have games to win and recruits to sign on and a championship to hopefully win. And hey, I got my loss out of the way. Maybe we can roll that into the rest of the season. Despite the fact that we are also somehow statistically worse than we were last season. But I think that's just because we had a few more people turning pro and just my general inability that last season for some reason to not quite pull in the best guys that I wanted to. But I think I'm definitely working it this season with the guys to bring in, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. There we go. Let me just move the mic a little bit closer to my mouth.
Can't get the jumper to fall. And it's still knotted up.
Let's see here. What do we got? What do we got? Pick and roll. Oh.
With the crossover. Dishes it down low.
Oh, that worked out pretty well. With despite the foul. Yeah, at least I forced him to foul me in order to make that happen. This will feel weird. This will feel really weird if I'm just beating the shit out of Duke. And honestly, it probably should happen if they're like a 78 overall. I can only imagine they lost like a bunch of people last year and just weren't able to reload like they usually do. I have a feeling that might have been it. You know, people turning pro. Ah, damn it. So this might be one of those games I'll be able to get through like a half, and then I can just call it. But then again, they are 6-1, so I don't think I should take them too lightly. Ah, damn. Lennon. Okay, that's someone else. That's a long one. That's a long one to deal with. Jesus. I don't know why I'm tired, too. I got a good amount of sleep today. More sleep than usual. I felt rather productive today. That was another big thing, is I felt rather productive today because I went to the bank, took care of some stuff at the bank, went and put in my application for my apartment, which was one of those things that I didn't think about for like a minute. Like, it was one of those things that I've been preparing for, like, moving, and then I was like, I feel like I'm missing something, and it's like, oh yeah, the whole application thing, you know, making sure that I'm actually able to live there. might be a thing I'm gonna have to maybe do.
Inside by Janusauskas. That was a much quicker shot than they might have liked, but it was a pretty open look, so it's tough to fault him.
Keep seeing if I can draw the foul with him. That'd be really nice. That was really close to a backcourt.
Leads him in.
There you go. Got enough of you guys sitting over there. Someone should have it.
Catches it down low. Janusauskas backs down. Carroll beats it to the top of the key.
There we go.
Down low.
Yeah, I felt like an outright useful member of society today with my whole actually running around doing errands.
8-5. They're bringing the double team. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson, for an update. What do you have for us, Tracy?
Well, just before the game, I talked to Coach Wilson.
Now I got stuff to deal with a convention coming up. We're like a week and a half away from a convention coming up, and I am somewhat hosed right now on like something to wear for it, because as it turns out, the Postal Service, who I work for, seems to have an issue. At least the building, the local one by my apartment. I'd say not all of them in general, because I haven't had many issues. Yeah, we'll try it. I haven't had many issues in some of the other places I've lived, but the local one for where I've lived with this apartment has a real big issue with losing my stuff. And I'll ask them about, like, oh, is this here, is this here? And they'll be like, oh, we don't have it here. I'm like, really? Because I can show you where it says right here that it was scanned. So it's clearly been in this building. Someone who works here in this building has scanned it to ensure that it actually is, that it gets delivered, and then it never got delivered. They're like, I guess we'll look for it, you know, okay. I think I've literally put in probably about 3 claims, and I'm looking at a 4th with something that they've once again lost that I'm literally able to show them. It's like, look, you didn't have it here. I can show you someone in this building has scanned it. So I don't know how they lose it, or if it's quote-unquote lost. I don't know what some of the people, you know, would need with some of the things that that have been lost, but you never know.
Snatched down by Roller. Just over 7 minutes left in the half. Well, he can hit that, but it's not really his shot, especially with a hand in his face.
Oh, I actually meant to pump fake, but hey, I'll take it if we draw a foul. Hey, Daredevil. I was just discussing. Whoa, that's an odd shooting form. I was just discussing my general hatred of the local post office. The one down the street from me specifically. These are people that share the same employer as me, but they seem to do their job far worse and don't quite understand. Don't quite understand how not to lose packages. What do I do for work? I mean, there's like a name, but basically I go to different companies who do. It's actually just one company. Because there's a bunch of us who will spend all day at, you know, a various building. So there will be companies that will do that. They're called mailers, like mailing houses. And it's a company that's basically, they'll have clients that'll be local, you know, companies where it's like, oh yeah, maybe this local credit card company or some sort of organization, some sort of nonprofit college foundation, whatever. And these places don't want to deal too much with the hassle of, they want to do mailings, but they don't really have the resources available to do mailings. So these mailing houses are companies that basically do the entire thing, and and they basically go, okay, for blasey X amount of dollars, you know, depending on the size of the mailing or whatnot, we can take we can take care of that for you, and we'll deal with, you know, postage and everything else. And so they'll have a deal with the Postal Service where they get like a discount because they're basically sorting the mail. They're doing part of our job for us, because the Postal Service couldn't handle all of the mail from everybody like that. We couldn't get all of it done on a regular basis if these mailing houses weren't kind of sorting it out for us. So basically, my job there is to go to the mailing houses and just make sure that they are doing what they're supposed to be doing. Like when they're setting up the mailings and everything, I have to look and go, okay, yes, you have it set up as we're supposed to, as you're supposed to, so that you are, so that you're not making more work for us, and that you continue to have your discount, and we don't have to charge you a bunch more money. That's basically my job, is to verify the mail and then bill it out for these mailing houses who've already collected money from these other companies. And then we collect the money from these mailing houses for the postage. It seems like a simple job. It's actually decently complicated. I mean, I guess it's not complicated for me. If you're 50 years old, it's probably a little bit more complicated. But, I mean, I found ways to kind of simplify it pretty well. So I'm pretty happy about that. I didn't want to do that. Mailing house auditor, basically my whole job is to basically bill out that mail. So they'll bring the mail to the docks, and before they get them on the trucks, I'll look at them, make sure that it's okay, and then bill it out so that the Postal Service gets their money. Because, you know, the mailing house is getting their money from the clients and the various, you know, companies and stuff around here. And so my goal is to just make sure that the Postal Service gets our money. So yeah, it's a fairly simple job to me, but I mean, it's a computer-heavy job, and the Postal Service is a fairly old place, so, you know, a lot of people who've been there for like 30-plus years, you know, not everyone is computer literate enough to go through everything too quickly. But yeah, it's not. It's definitely a much easier job than when I was doing. I would say basically grunt work or monkey work sometimes, where, you know, it's a job that's simple enough that a monkey could do it. I don't think a monkey could do my job. There are a lot of jobs in the post office you could pretty much just probably train a monkey to do. But yeah, I mean, this one requires me, like this one, because it was a thing probably almost 2.5 years ago when I was kind of getting around to the streaming aspect of this. When I was kind of about 6 months into streaming, I had to leave to go down to Norman, Oklahoma, where the Postal Service has their training center. They have a huge training center. It's basically like a giant. It almost looks like a giant community college with a hotel and stuff in it. So I mean, the whole thing is meant for people to stay there for 2 weeks and train. 2 weeks is generally one of the smaller end stuff. There's other jobs there that are like mechanic jobs, and, you know, jobs like that is like, okay, you got to keep the machines running, you got to know this and that and everything else. Much more technical stuff where they have to be down there for, you know, 3 weeks plus. I think there's a couple of jobs that they have to go training for. I think there was one guy when I was down there, he was about 2 or 3 weeks in to a 6-week training session down there. The upside is it's all paid, so that's kind of cool. And then you get, you know, free food and stuff from their dealio there, because, you know, they got their own like kitchen cafeteria. They have a bar inside of it, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, no one wants to do the training, so I managed to be able to get the job, because all the people who would be above me to potentially get that job, they didn't want to do it because they don't like the training and they don't like having, you know, $500,000 worth of transactions with their name on it. And I don't particularly know how much goes out the door at the other places, but yeah, I think it's probably close to, I'd say, about $500,000 each day.
Gets it, baseline, skip pass, left wing. Underwood can't hit from beyond the arc.
There we go.
Good job on the defense to make him think about that shot.
Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Trailer's been doing pretty good at getting fouls. I need to just kind of move him in a little bit more.
6-second differential. Shot clock in the game clock.
But yeah, I guess you could say I'm basically an auditor. I was going to say the word auditor might not be the best idea, but I would say that's basically what I am. Although I do have my own auditors. It's like Watchmen. Who watches the Watchmen? I have an auditor for my job to make sure I'm doing, making sure that they're not, you know, trying to get away with something slick. Oh my God. Good. Good end to the first half.
First half comes to an end with the score 34-22.
Yeah, it's a lot less physically demanding though, at the very least.
Give us your opinion on the first
An auditor. Basically.
This could be even further out of reach.
Oh man, did they really try 14 3-point field goals? I didn't even like notice. To be fair, they're what, 4 for 14? That's
And now it's time to show you our player of the half. Bill,
somewhere between. That's about 30%, I think.
It must feel like he's throwing
That's
the ball in the ocean.
iffy.
tremendous effort from our player of
Could
the
be
half.
worse. There we go.
We're all set to begin the second half.
But yeah, it's the sort of job that when people get into it at the post office, they don't tend to leave until they're forced out. Because there's a lot of grunt work jobs at the post office that, you know, people kind of climb in and out of throughout the course of their time. But if you get this job and you like it, you're usually there for a while because it's one of the least physically demanding jobs, and it's a breeze sometimes. Like in comparison to having to lift 50-pound sacks of mail, you know, and then putting them on, you know, some sort of pallet that, you know, will get hauled somewhere else. Back-breaking work. Although that was kind of the thing that was keeping me in decent shape. Now I got a nice office job, and a lot of the weight that I lost like a couple years ago I ended up gaining back because I'm just kind of, you know, I get up and walk around and inspect stuff, but a good portion of my job is done on the computer, so it's there we go. So it's sitting down. You're back. Yeah. Oh man, they got some. It's almost a little heartbreaking to see some of the people who have worked as long as they have at the post office. We had this guy, his name is Charlie. To be fair, he's probably got more issues than the back thing. But yeah, everyone seems to have some sort of issue if they've been there long enough. Yeah, this guy Charlie, he walks around like when you think about a stereotypical old man walk, like imagine an old man shuffling around. That's him. And he's like working full time, and yeah, it's just, he's lost probably about 80% of his teeth. He's probably got about 4 of them left in his head. What the fuck? How did he not get that? What the hell happened?
That's the shot you work for, Bill, even though he's not their #1 option.
There you go. That's a really long 2. Oh my god, how can you not make that?
Just over 10 minutes left in the second
Screen air cargo for bonus, not as exciting as it sounds. Company. Oh yeah.
He's 2 for 8 for the game.
I can imagine. Yeah, I was. I'm having to do like because I applied for like a personal loan because when I move there's some furniture I want to I want to replace, because I still have a couple pieces of furniture left in my possession that I've had since I was about 12. I think I got it when I was about 12. And to be fair, they're not in the worst condition. Like, I'll probably put it on the curb, and someone will definitely pick it up, and it'll get more life out of it. But I feel like if I can afford to get something new and something that I want, and presumably less heavy than the big-ass dresser that I have and big-ass night table, that'll be nice. But yeah, I mean, I don't really mind the company, just because it is really one of those things that a federal job. Let's do, you know what, I need to do shot selection because we tend to miss too much. But a federal government job with, you know, decent benefit, you know, good benefits and pay. And then I think more than anything, because it's one of those things that I tend to forget with some of my other friends, is like the steady hours and days off. Like, I know what I'm working every week, almost without fail, unless there's a holiday or because I signed up for overtime, I might get overtime. But generally, I'm working the same hours, the same days of the week. It's nice. I think it's nice to at least have that routine, rather than, like, my roommate hates his job. I know he's looking for a new one. He's like a GM at a Noodles and Company, and there will be days that he'll have to go in at 9 a.m., and then there will be some days they'll have to work like 3 to 8 or something, and then go right back in the next night. You know, so I think I would hate that. Tell your boys to keep an eye out for PSVR and lose track of it for me.
Yes, that's a shot he very easily could have made.
Dude, I've seen some people walked out for some shit. It's even minor stuff, I swear, even minor stuff. There was like a mailing of God, it was either Kohl's or Macy's. I think it was like Macy's coupons, something like that. And one of the temp workers, when I was a temp worker, one of the other temp workers got caught stealing a few Macy's coupons and got walked out. Like, that's an immediate, like, you don't even get, like, when you steal shit, like, when you steal mail from the post office when you work there, that shit is, like, out the door. So that's like, it's like there's like 3 rules to working at the Postal Service. Just show up, have a pulse, don't steal the mail. And then other than that, you pretty much have to actively try to get fired. Yours is federal, it was TSA, you weren't getting paid correctly, kept getting forced in a different site. Oh boy. I mean, they sometimes try that, but yeah, the union is pretty strong. Oh shit! Oh, damn it. Supervisor, if you're still there, you'll be becoming site manager. Your boss quit soon after you, Jesus. Yeah, the Postal Service is also one of those odd jobs where people will be kind of low-level employees for their whole life, and it'll be just fine, because a lot of people just don't want to get into management. Because sometimes the management is just like, it's grating. It's just physically grating on you. And then they'll just be like, fuck this, I don't want to be a part of this. Yeah, no. And it's the same way for even me too. Like, I've seen buddies of mine who've now gone into management, and they look more tired than they've ever been, and more exhausted, and more ready to shoot themselves than I've ever seen them, because they have to deal with a lot of that nonsense. Come on! Oh, look at that.
Jackson inbounds the ball. Brings it up. Passes like that make it so easy for the shooter. Bounce pass. Right block.
There we go. There
Richards
we go.
shoots
But
from
yeah,
close.
my buddy,
The
he
shot
just
was short.
hates his Tools and Company job.
He's got
Because, yeah, it's just, he'll tell you, like, I think this last week was especially difficult on him physically, because I think he worked, like, a bunch of 12-hour shifts, and it's just like, Jesus. I couldn't imagine doing a bunch of 12, like, I used to have to do that as a, you know, more temporary employee, because the more temporary employees is who they would utilize for... I need to work defense. This is a little too close for me. For a team that's like a 70-something overall, this is a little too close.
Duke is really struggling. Lennon bounces it to the wing.
But yeah, like they would use on holidays, they would use us temp employees to do 12-hour days to make sure everything gets out, because they didn't want to have to pay other people extra.
Trailer backs him down. Bigby fires.
There we go.
Gets nothing but net.
12-hour shifts, you work 2 full-time jobs. Yeah.
About 5.5 minutes left in the second half.
Like I said, there's people who walk around and push carts
Leads him with the pass.
a good portion of the day. Like, they'll load up some of the mail in carts
Bigby passes
and get it from one side of the building to the other. And there's a couple of old ladies that they'll do that, and it pretty much seems like they're actively having to... They're pushing on the cart, but the cart is also holding them up. There's a lot of those. There's this one old woman, I think she's retired now, but she literally, it seemed like she was basically being held up by the cart. And I felt so bad. And, like, I don't remember if she could even, like, close her mouth properly. It always seems like she was a little slack-jawed at all times. I'm just like, oh, man, why are you still here? Why are you still... You've been here for... You've probably been here about as long as the actual building has. Why are you here?
Wrong side of this long run, and Tracy's got a report for us.
Coach Krzyzewski
Oh,
is
look at that.
frantically talking to his assistants, trying to come up with a plan on defense to stop this run. He is not pleased with their current setup, to say the least.
You know what? I think since we're up by 19, I can just get rid of the last several minutes here. That's alright. Stats and milestones, who cares? There we go. We'll just take care of that, because more than likely, you know, getting a win over Duke is a big thing, but getting a win over like a 78 overall Duke doesn't quite have the feeling behind it that I would like it to. Am I really just doing a 5-star and a 4-star? Yeah, shit. All right. Okay, this one should be pretty much all sewn up. Take that, and take that, and take that. And I think I got enough time to actually go scouting, because why not? Actually, I might have him go scouting for me. Because why not? I want to make sure that we solidify ourselves with an All-American and a Mr. Basketball and a top 25 person and another top 100. I'm feeling good about that. Alright. Signing period. Let's go. Let's get them both. Get them to sign on the dotted line. Come on, man. Yeah, okay, the 4-star guy signed with us. So we got that. Oh shit, hang on. It's a new week, so I can deal with that. No, don't you dare. You're gonna sign with us, damn it. Oh my god, please. Please. Alright, so he's done with. He's done with. Come on, one more. Come on. I love you, sign with me. Come on, you son of a bitch. Alright, let me save real quick. Am I planning to watch all of the G1? As much of it as I can, I'd say. I do need to grab New Japan World. Like I said, I planned on doing it. I haven't quite done it yet. I need to. Gonzaga, Michigan. Oh boy, this is gonna be. Didn't they win? Isn't that why I signed Michigan? Is because I think they were a team I was going to face or lost to. Something. I'm playing Michigan for a reason, and I can't remember if it was because they won the championship or if I had lost. I can't remember exactly. There's a reason why I'm playing Michigan, and it has to do with last year's tournament. Do I watch New Japan now? You know, WooTube usually, but I don't think most of it'll be. You know, I don't think most of it will be shown unless you're watching it on New Japan. I don't know how much of it is going to be. I want to say all the nights of the G1 are going to be there. Even if it's not like officially televised with English commentary and everything, it'll at least be on New Japan World. Even if some of them are glorified house shows. Shit. Shit! Oh, fuckles.
That's a great job getting a hand in.
Yeah, dude. After Naito Ibushi, that's damn. I'm not used to seeing all that empty space, by the way. It's so weird. I wonder if that's how it looks too. I'm not used to a building that doesn't look like there should be, like, that doesn't have what I would assume to be some sort of hockey rink wall around it. Or having that much space.
Trailer inbounds the ball.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, just let me waltz in. There you go. First one was the only free one, yeah. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think there's going to be a lot of sort of what would you call them? Like
Him down.
Not dark horse matches. Those matches where you're not really thinking too much about it. Oh, that was dangerous. Oh my god. He's just like, get that shit on out of here. Oh, come on. Oh boy, this is gonna be interesting, isn't it? Damn. In the big house. In the big house. That's all right. Also jail. something. We are in Michigan.
And he'll come away one of two. Let's check in with
I don't know where the University of Michigan is specifically. I should have seen. I don't think it's Detroit. Since I think they have a Detroit in the NCAA already.
Not going to shy away from letting them do their thing. These shooters can be deadly when they get going, and he wants them to show just how dangerous they can be.
Ann Arbor? Is that where it's... I was trying to think, like, I think it's Ann Arbor. If I remember right.
The Bulldogs will bring out some reserves. Right around 10 minutes left in the
What's your skin? Nickname of the football stadium? Okay. It's Ann Arbor? Okay. That's what I figured.
Bold pass.
Oh my god. I was really worried there for a second that we actually wouldn't have oh my god, we couldn't even get a foul off of that one.
With this kid on the floor, he can send it back no matter where you shoot from.
Damn. Damn, and damn. Oh my god, I can't believe that wasn't... I honestly cannot believe that that wasn't a, what do they call them? Goaltending. Oh my god. Come on, guys. Make this work.
Has it baseline. Pulls the trigger.
Oh. Go, go, go.
Inbounds the ball. Caught. Passes to the high post.
Oh, God.
Drops it in.
Slaps his way in.
Under 9 minutes left in the half. Byerson unloads. Can't hit
There we go.
but they're still
Oh.
in front by one.
I remember a couple nights ago, I had an amazing,
They're going to double team
for
him.
dinner,
Give them
I had
the
an
lead.
amazing
It was
pizza.
nailed by Roller.
I just
They now
remember
lead by
this.
one.
Now,
Hedges brings it up
people
the line.
outside of Iowa aren't going to understand this. Daredevil will probably understand this,
Udio Galanya.
being from
Byerson
Cedar Rapids and all.
18 feet away.
But I had a Casey's breakfast pizza.
It happens.
For anyone outside of Iowa.
Gotta shake it off.
Casey's is a convenience store, gas station,
Fuck that post.
which they have fucking everywhere in Iowa, and a little bit in Minnesota, and a little bit in Nebraska. I've seen a few in Missouri.
The three-pointer was
But yeah, it's a very Midwest thing, mostly Iowa. Iowa's big with that, and they put them like goddamn everywhere. Every small town pretty much has it, because not only is it the local gas station most of the time, it's also the local pizza place, because they decided they're going to be a very, general type store, but they want to specialize in having their own pizza area.
You have to protect
So they make really good pizza. It's actually, I'd say, if I had a choice between like a Casey's pizza and it's actually their Casey's pizza for a general store has gotten popular enough that they actively do their own stores now that are just for their pizza.
He makes the first. Both teams are
That's
going to
that's
shake
about
things
how
up a
good
little
and
bit.
popular they are. It's generally better than I can't remember. I've never really had like Papa John's or anything. It's better than Pizza Hut, and depending, I would say it's probably also better than Domino's. But they do a breakfast pizza, and a lot of these Casey's, if they're open 24/7, they will do like a fresh made pizza at like 3 in the morning, and it's the best thing to get like a fresh made pizza at 3 in the morning, especially a breakfast one, because it is like cocaine on your tongue. How was that not some sort of... I don't think I could have physically done any better when it came to defending that ball.
And they now go up by 2.
Yeah, they do delivery as well, yeah. Certain hours, I think, generally.
Steps on the line. We're going the other way.
But yeah,
He lost track of where he was, Vern. That's just not hit.
they're right up there with places that basically specialize in pizza,
Inbounds the ball.
and it's great.
Outright. Backs in. Feeds it to the perimeter.
Alright, I'm going to call for a pick and roll here. And he just kind of zipped through it like it was nothing.
We're the last ones to touch it, and they'll turn it over.
That's alright, we're still keeping up pretty well.
Teamwork you like to see out there. They need to get on the same page.
They're bringing the double team.
I'm trying to kind of force him to do something a little bit.
Skips it to the right. Throws it up. Nice job on the assist.
Damn.
by Gilbert. And it's now all knotted up.
Man, they are just...
Court. Pittman, double clutch.
The reason we're keeping up is because they are so focused on playing full court trap that we can, take advantage of that by hauling ass down the court and getting an easy bucket. Generally, the best way to actually
Around 6 minutes left
beat
in
a
the
team who decides to do full court trap
half. Right wing.
is that you can generally outrush them on offense. Oh, you motherfucker.
And he'll have a shot at the three-point play.
Oh my god. Oh, they're so good.
Free throw for the three-point play.
They use like biscuits and gravy sauce for like the pizza sauce,
9 times out of 10,
and just like 4 different kinds of cheeses and sausage and egg. They bake like egg and sausage into it. It's
Nice
amazing.
little crossover. Has it in the corner. Hampton goes up, lays it right in.
No one's defending you, motherfuckers.
Traylor inbounds the ball.
Go, haul ass down there.
Goes Shoes up.
I'm trying to at least get something. If I can't get a shot, maybe I can at least draw a foul.
Is really struggling to close down the middle. Tracy has something for us.
LNL's going.
Coach Beeline is definitely
I'm
aware of
like
that
40
problem.
minutes
He told
in,
his
so
assistants that they have to bring more defenders into the paint.
I still got this game. I got the Ohio State game,
Desperate measures
and then I'm
here.
probably gonna play 2K5 after this. We'll see what they're doing.
Hedges passes it to the right. Bradford, the crossover, the 9-footer, full net. They increase their lead.
Usually I can see what they're doing just by how they title shit. But the title is literally shit, so I don't know. Oh, god damn it, I should have just taken the shot when I could. Son of a bitch, that's what I get for pump faking. That's what I get for having the pump fake actually work that time. I had what would have been a perfectly wide open shot be like, oh no, you want your pump fake? There's your pump fake, motherfucker. There you go. Oh, come on. Come on. Don't do that to me. Oh my god, can we stop? Thank you. DeAndre Jordan, you are not, sir. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you are not, sir. They aren't even live, or at least not yet. Huh. Oh my god. Okay, defense, 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 and more defense. What kind... Okay, I want to... I mean, I'm not really running a play, per se. Boom. Alright, let me see here. Let's do pick and roll. Yeah, that's what I should be doing, is using a pick and roll on my small forward. Oh my god, he's just getting slammed down upon. Never seen someone swatted that hard. Oh man.
Stolen away by Michigan. Gilbert dishes to the baseline.
There. Two can play at that game. Speaking of, great. I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to be what Duke was, and I'm going to take like 15 three-point shots, make very few of them, and then I'm not going to be nearly as... Oh my god! Was that double coverage? Was that like legit double coverage? And he still sunk that? I don't even understand half the time anymore. Oh my god, guys. What do I have to do? Can I buy a bucket? Can I buy a bucket or 5? There we go. Jesus. Sitting here wondering just what do I have to do to get one in. Eva Bates' stream tonight. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think I'd seen a little bit of hers before. Not much. I'm going to save that. Well, we're actually 2:16 left. I probably could have used it, but I have a feeling before the end we'll probably... Come on, boys. I need something. I need you to work with me here. There you go. Fight your way in.
Hedges at the controls. 2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes. Passes down low.
Ah, fuck off. All right.
You have to protect the lane, and that time they tried to sneak one through on him.
The big guy has spoken.
Yeah, I actually took a day off today from work.
The shot. The fadeaway was
Ooh, nice. Usually the dock guy, the truck driver who works the docks, generally tends to ask me, like, are you feeling better? I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. Like, because I don't usually get sick all that much, or at least not sick enough to... Very rarely do I get sick enough to actually call in. I think just because when I worked as a temp guy, like, I couldn't really call in, period. But I actually have sick leave now, so if it's like, man, I'm feeling pretty shitty, it's like, oh yeah, I can actually call in. But I never really feel too shitty. So I tend to take I call them like mental health days, like days that it's just like I'm gonna be a wreck by Friday if I don't take a day today to refresh because my weekend was that wound up. I need to take like a day in the middle to break that up and recharge and be ready for the rest of the week.
He's got 5. They're going to stick with them all the way up the floor in the full.
So it at least allowed me to be a semi-productive member of society. And not to mention I take way less sick days than the people who I work with. There's actually this woman. She's probably about 50 or so now. She's one of the overnight workers in our not really the building, but in our area at the Postal Service. She's one of the overnight people. There's like 2 overnight people, and the dude, you know, one of the dudes who is the overnight guy is one of my very good friends. Oh God, I just realized we got like 4 seconds to make something happen. Oh, threw up a prayer and got it. But yeah, like it's July. And she's already exhausted, I guess, all of her sick leave and all of her annual leave for the year. And you get, like, I don't know if she's exhausted her annual leave, honestly. I think she has. But this is year 7. I actually generally put them in the thumbnails when I put them on YouTube. I forgot to change from 6 to 7 on the last one. But yeah, this is my 7th season. So we're actually getting about as far as I did in NCAA basketball. But I feel much more invested in this than ever. Than I ever did in NCAA basketball. I think I did like 11 seasons when I finally gave up. What am I getting, Lonzo? Wait. Lonzo would have been 3-time NBA champion at this point. Broke off Taylor Hendricks' written contract. And Road to Glory did an interview talking about how he's best friends with me because of it. Huh. Probably because you still paid her. So it was like, oh. Yeah, at least I still got paid. I got a nice lump sum out of it. Alright, we're starting to turn things around here. I get LeVar. Beats it to the elbow with plenty of space. You and your goddamn big baller brand. I hope that there's a ball that just shows up as like a 5-star recruit. I want like a Leonard ball. Or some sort of ridiculous L name. What's a ridiculous L name that you can name a kid? Lonnie. Like a Lonnie ball. A Leroy ball. Just the black sheep of the family, but he's white. And I was doing an ultimate chicken horse. Oh, okay. Well, it's been a little while since they've done that. Lavernus ball. Ah. Lucario ball. It's at this point that I realize that the name of the Balls Boys could technically be Pokemon. I would love to see that. I would love to see. Who was the kid who was spouting the N-word on Raw? That's. I would love to see him as a Pokemon. Which ball kid was that? Who's that Pokemon? It's Lonzo. Da-na-na. It's LeVar. I could beat Michael Jordan any day. Da-na-na. Oh, I suck. Oh my God, I suck. What happened? They went on a insane run now, and now I'm screwed. We were tied for a bit, and then they went on a 10-2 run. And now here I am, with my thumb up my ass.
pitches to the left side. Backs down. Caught. Catches it. Baseline. Pulls the
Oh, buddy, you got to start making shit, man. When you're that wide open, you have to hit those shots. Fuck, that's not good. You got to be hitting shots if you're going to be that wide open. There's no reason.
Pittman raises up. They're still down 8.
LaMelo. It's LaMelo.
Top of the key. Hedges dumps it off.
I know Pokemon generally tend to say their own name, but we'll make an exception for Pokemon number 8,000 and whatever, LaMelo.
It's money from deep. 14 points, and he leads all
It's just
in scoring.
one of the I don't think it was. I think it was, yeah. LaCristops. Just a 7-foot European ball brother. LaCristops.
But they're still up by 5. Trailer backs him down, takes the shot. The fadeaway was nailed.
There we go. Coming back, coming back.
They draw to within.
This is a game of streaks. This really, you know what? I think basketball in general tends to be a game of streaks.
Step back over the
Seems to be how everything works.
over and back violation.
That's just careless.
It's LeBron.
Watching where he was on the court.
I can't wait for some LeBron ball to come out.
Pittman inbounds the ball. Bounces it to the baseline.
Hey, man, I named my kid LeBron. Because if he's going to be as good as the rest of his brothers, he better have a name that utilizes it.
Wait for the misstep and then capitalize.
I guess the second time Dilligard's gotten caught down on a rundown like that.
Knocks down the first one.
I'd love to see a Who's That Pokemon with LeVar, but it's just him doing like his shirtless flexing that he did on Raw. There's a Who's That Pokemon? Oh, God.
Gonzaga is having real turnover problems. Tracy, do you have something for us on that?
Coach Wilson stood in front of the bench a moment ago and said, if we can't
Three of
hold
them.
onto the ball
Three of them.
better than this, there is
La
no
Kobe.
way we can win this game."
Steve
Guys
Nash.
are trying to
La
get
Steve
his
Nash.
message across loud and clear.
He just starts giving them entire names like that. La Steve Nash. I don't know why. That got me.
Skip pass. Right side.
Oh, my God. I have to see what you posted. LaMelo, okay. LaShack.
He misses the
He
first.
just, in fact, he just names them after, like he just looks at the kid and go, that kid's going to be shit. He's not going to live up to the potential of his brothers. Let's just name him LaQuame.
Will head to the bench.
And then he turns out to be the best basketball player that ever lived. LaQuame ball.
1-3-1. This should help them pressure the ball.
Everybody will remember the day they got their first LaQuame ones.
Leads him in. Hedges goes up, lays it in off the glass. They're in front, 51 to 45. Right around 7 minutes
Barkley.
left in the second half. Seabrand.
Oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Pittman
Not with
gets
my
the
center.
ball inside.
Pittman.
Oh, my God.
Accident. He knew right where to be.
That's all right. We'll come back and have a
Gets it. Top of the
8-0 streak of our own.
Nice work by the big fella to get that rebound.
Gonzaga is really struggling.
All right, let's see here.
Giannis dishes it down low.
God damn.
Layup by Pittman.
The kids. La Nike.
Still wasn't enough.
Good defense.
La Gear. You don't even have to change it. Just La Gear.
The tray was missed by Gilbert. Still a 6-point lead. Passes it to the striker.
I don't know why they bring back LA Gears. To just be La Gear.
Backs in. Seabrand. The turnaround.
It's not even like
Backboard and in. And they're now down
La New
by
Balance.
Friend has it high post. Pittman reels it in.
Oh God, what's the Chinese brand that Klay Thompson signed with. I forget now. Low whatever that is. Fuck, I can't remember.
Friend.
Looks like a fun brand. If he can just go on trips to China, get in an arm wrestling contest and tickled by cute Chinese girls. Makes me wish I stuck with basketball a little bit, worked a little bit harder. Anta, is that what it is? La Anta. Let's work defense. Wait, what? Did you ever see that video? I was gonna say, I don't know if you saw that video of Klay Thompson in China, because he was doing like a tour with Anta, you know, this part of like his whole sponsorship deal and all that. And like one of the videos is him arm wrestling like this tiny little, this little Chinese, like it's like a woman, but she's like a, you know, like a fully grown woman, but she's just like, you know, like a petite Asian woman, and he's like arm wrestling her, clearly not trying as hard. And so, like, in order to beat him, she just like reaches over to the table and then just starts tickling him on the side, and then he just relents and collapses onto the floor.
They're still up by 5. Has it baseline.
So yeah, he was having. It seemed like he was having a blast.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Michigan. We'll take a timeout.
Klay Thompson loses arm wrestling. Yes, that's what it is. Yeah, she just starts. I want to.
Making a few lineup changes.
Am I too old to get drafted? Can I find some? Can I find some like really low on the totem pole college that'll take me for a year to try to get drafted into the NBA?
Reels in the offensive rebound. Terrific rebound. That's how you get into position on the offensive.
But yeah, there was like a bunch of different videos of him like at different Chinese clubs just dancing to EDM music. Like it was just like, man, he is clearly. It's like I don't know if he's even gonna come back, guys. I think there's a lot of people who are saying that. They're like, Klay's having the time of his life. I'm not even sure we're even gonna have him back.
All right, Tracy. The Wolverines will take a timeout. Both teams will make some substitutions.
And then someone also said that they wouldn't be surprised if Klay Thompson, you know, once he's outlived his usefulness on the Warriors and the general NBA, just spending a couple of years playing in China. Because why not? You just left him so open. And we're tied up with 3:15 left. This is the game I was hoping out of Duke. But I don't know what happened with Duke. Did he take the toaster with him? Oh, God, I forgot about the signing of the Golden State toaster.
Top of the key. Ryerson behind the arc. Can't get it to go. And it's still not
Klay Thompson seems like he's just... Klay Thompson seems just fun. He seems just so fun. I've been looking for like a new favorite. I don't think I have a favorite person per se. I used to when I was growing up. It'd either be Penny or John Stockton. I don't think I have one right now. Because generally it'd be someone from my favorite teams, but like who on Orlando do I need to be am I able to be a fan of that won't eventually get traded or just suck the big one? I think we're down to Vucevic, and even then it's like, I can't in good conscience be like talk like Vucevic's my favorite.
Hampton inbounds the ball.
Going to a Warriors autograph thing, get Klay. Oh yeah, I did see that, the Reddit thing. Yeah. Yeah, a guy went on Reddit and asked people, he's like, I'm going to a Golden State Warriors, what should I get Klay to sign? And they're like, a toaster. And he had a Golden State Warriors toaster. He got his own float. Oh my! I hope it was just a floating toaster or a piece of toast.
Skips it to the right side. Fires it. Sinks it. They take a
And then he'll get immortalized forever as Toaster Dude. In his face. Fuck you. Oh, I thought I was in the middle of that. Alright, get down the court. It's getting tense. It's getting real tense right now. Defense! Defense! This is tense. This is real tense. A famous autograph on a piece of toast. Not even a toaster, just a piece of toast.
Leads him with the pass.
Oh, damn it. Go. Get down. Get down the court. Get down the court. Get down the court. Get down the court.
Crosses it over. Sebring.
There you go. He's there. He's got it.
Gets the post shot to fall. Brought to within 3. Here comes the double team.
Get a hold of him. Oh, no. Oh, damn it. Oh, that might have been our best shot. Oh, my God. Can we get a rebound to save our lives here, guys? Please. Oh, my God. We have every opportunity to win this. Oh, I shouldn't have shot that. Oh, my God. He made it. Good. At least we're making some hand-in-the-face shots, too. I was getting really annoyed by the constant making of hands in the face. Here we go. Tie game. We got to get him.
Catches it. Top of the key.
Play man-to-man. Don't let your man get away from you. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Go. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. I felt the soul come out of me when that happened. Oh, I felt my soul leave my body. Damn. Okay. Shit. 5 more minutes of this fucking nonsense. Oh my God. It's already a win in my book. This already feels like a win in my book. Oh my God. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. There you go. Come on. Come on. Come on! Man, is he just taking his jolly old time. Did you see how he just sauntered over? Like, it's like, do you have any sense of, like, any sense of urgency when you come to set a screen? That was a long 2, wasn't it? Yeah.
Get the tip. Hampton inbounds the ball. Bradford brings it up. Hedges catches it. Right wing.
Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, shit.
That last layup was missed by Udio Galanya. He's giving it all today. He also anticipates the coming
all right.
off the rim, depending on the angle and trajectory. Great work rebounding.
Oh, God. I didn't think he was going to keep up with me. I kind of committed to that, and I also meant to pump fake, but oh well. This is it's plays like that just make me go, maybe I deserve to lose. Maybe I deserve to lose this. There it is. Up by 4. Okay. Time's running out. Oh, I should have give it a second. I should have given it a second. Oh, there it is. Oh my God. Put it the fuck in, trailer. What are you doing? Put a goddamn ball in the hoop. Do you know how to get a ball in the hoop? God. There you go, there you go, there you go. That was way above him. He has quite the vertical leap on his shots.
The Wolverines will take a timeout.
Yeah, it's fine, whatever.
2:41 left in overtime.
I've been spending the last couple of days booking the next few months of Hawkeye Pro.
Hampton
I don't know why, but I'm feeling iffy.
to put an end to the run.
Like, there's a few things that it's like, yeah, this is going to be exciting and awesome, and then some of it is like, I'm literally just, I don't have much of an idea until April rolls around and we get the Grand Prix.
Janusauskas has it baseline.
So, fortunately, I got probably at least another week and a half or so before I gotta sit down and book stuff again. So, there's a couple things that I'm proud of, but there are some things that it's like, I feel like I'm just killing time.
Michigan is really struggling. Ryerson dishes to the high post.
Okay.
Low block. Janusauskas cleans the
There we
defensive
go.
boards. It would take a miracle to avoid a loss at this point.
You simply
But
can't
once we
get
get past March and get into April
to make them back up.
and get into the Grand Prix, that's much different.
Inbounds the ball.
Barring a complete disaster, I think they're ready to put this one in the bank.
Hampton throws it up. Offensive rebound grabbed by Udio.
Oh, suck a dick.
Misses it again.
There you go.
Really out of his rhythm.
Oh my god. Okay, so as long as like,
Four going
as long as we don't have an absolute catastrophe happen,
Janusauskas
we should have this
turn
one.
around.
Get it out of there, big fella. You have to protect the lane, and that time they tried to sneak one through on him.
The big guy has spoken. The Wolverines.
Actually, my guy,
with
you're
the
becoming a
denial.
big time
5-11.
trio
If they leave a shooter like
without
him
you
open
booking
next
him
time,
that
believe
way.
me,
Huh,
he's gonna
interesting.
make them pay for it.
Dishes corner.
Yeah, it's always interesting. There are just people who are it's just like, oh yeah, I don't know how they became huge, but they did somehow.
They should hold on to the lead, Vern. If they play smart, they can walk away with the win.
Yeah, a lot of times I find out that I've gotten people over almost by accident.
To this run. 9-second differential.
Just because I booked them semi-strongly and went, oh wow, okay.
Misfired on that
Oh
last
my
by
god.
Hedges. Collected
Can we
inside
not?
by Pittman.
Alright. Ah, fuck it.
Puts it up. Good from down
Ah!
Cox.
Great
Dude,
shot.
that high jump
They're doing it all.
is probably what gets him
At the control.
the best idea.
Has it top of the key.
Yeah, I will say that there are a lot of times that I'll sim through a bit of stuff just to get like a gauge on like, you know, money or popularity or whatnot.
Pittman dumps it off.
And I'll just like auto book something or at least assistant book or something and then just like ham fist in some angles and I'll put on a better show than any of the other stuff that I just
The Bulldog.
straight up.
Michigan.
Did they even score?
66.
Did they even score it all in overtime? Wasn't it 66 all? Did we just score like 18 points on them to their nothing? I don't think they scored it all in overtime. I want to see the bot. Oh, no, not the. No, they didn't score it all in overtime. We just went 18. We made it such a close game and then just barely got into overtime. And then we just went 18-0 on them for just 5 minutes of hell. We just crapped on them. Just, wow. Please sign. Please sign. Please. 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 What? Oh my god. Fucking hell. Are we joking? Because I was literally... There was literally nothing else I could do but just recruit the shit out of him. He went to Colorado? Fucking hell, man. I had him. Oh, God. That irks me. Because now I'm going to have to maybe hope I can grab another 5-star. Probably not, though. That's probably not going to happen. Because everyone else has pretty much gotten their people in. I assumed I had that one in the bag. Like, okay, I got my A+ charisma to make sure that this one is mine and mine alone. and it just couldn't. Like, I did everything I could. That irks me. My God, there's no good 5-star guys left. Fuck. I might try him. I might try to just like swoop in with everything in my power. Since we're out of that nonsense, so maybe I can just shove my way in and then just try to power level this shit out of him. This sucks. I assumed I had him, and now I have to deal with... I mean, this is another dude that's, like, even higher, so I don't know, but, I mean, it's worth a shot, I guess. Fuck. What is it with them not wanting to sign with people like that? That really... I just... Balls. That bugs me. That's fine. Maybe I can work the other 5-star guys here. I still have a really good shot there. Really good shot there. Man, I thought I had that shit in the bag, and then Colorado's just like, come on. As much as I like Gonzaga, I'm going to have to find a way to get out of mid-major when I get a chance. Because I can only pull off so many miracles. Go through there. Let me save real quick. Damn. Damn, damn, and damn. I thought I had that. It was frightening me every day that they weren't signing until they got to Saturday, and it's like, come on, man. They didn't even offer you anything. And then like Colorado's just like, do you want okay, I guess we'll give you a scholarship. And it's like, motherfucker. Just, you know what I should have done, honestly? What would have been the smart thing to do? Would have been just to do what I did last year with the 4-star guys and then just have another potential 5-star recruit. That in case he didn't get signed to anybody, I could still work him. You know, having a backup plan immediately in place probably would have been a much better idea. That's a long... Why do I keep doing the long twos? Who goes to play basketball for Colorado? Yeah, of course. Hey, do you want to play for Colorado? Do you want to play for Gonzaga, or do you want to do Colorado? Sign me the hell up. Kid must be a stoner. That's probably it. 5-star basketball recruit, almost certainly a stoner.
Seabrand backs in.
There we go. Let's see what we got. Oh, smacked him right in the face, too. Oh, there we go. Let's just, to take out my anger and frustration, let's just wipe the floor with Ohio State. That would be fantastic. Just take a top 25 team and demoralize them for the rest of the season. No, you're too small. God damn it. Come on. There you go.
Last shot laid in by Seabrand. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Tracy Wolfson, who has some info for
I just want to demoralize Ohio State to the point that they don't ever want to play basketball again. And they don't ever reach the top 25 again because of how badly we crapped on them.
Thank you, Tracy. Feeds, top of the key. Caught. Goes up. He gets
there you go.
And he'll head to the strike.
I want to be up by like 30 points and then just call it a day. Oh my God. Come on, man. Let's go. Oh, what is that? Does he like really suck at free throws then? Because like even slightly late should still be pretty okay. Honestly.
Right wing, Hornsby. Takes the shot. Off the mark with the 3-ball.
Carroll did a good job to grab that rebound. Perfect position that time.
Behind the arc.
What is with your failing to shoot?
Flip up and in.
I hate you guys not. I hate you guys not getting your shit together with these shooting.
Beats it to the wing. Washington
Which is fine. I got my big guys for that reason.
dishes it to the right.
Come on. Demoralize the hell out of them. Don't let them think they're going to do anything. Oh, God. I mean, fouls are going to be a thing, I guess. Just, yeah, there you go. Just keep doing that.
Bring out some reserves.
Ah, that's all right.
Pittman inbounds the ball. About 9.5 minutes left in the half. Janusauskas gets it outright.
Come on, trailer.
Backs down.
I know you're decent, so just there you go.
They lead 10-1. Hooks 3, and it's
There you go. Hey, the demoralization. Let's go.
dropped in.
They've been on fire.
Oh no, I was ready to get the little guy. I was ready.
Stockman swings it to the wing.
Now we're
Ohio
fine.
State will take its first time
Don't
out.
change a thing. Let us just beat them into submission
Here comes the double team.
and have them call us daddy.
Outside. Flores.
Come on.
Raises
Come
it.
on.
Can't get the three-pointer to fall.
There you go.
It's still early.
Go.
They can't
Go.
take any more time to get this thing going. It hasn't been.
Oh, come on.
Errant last shot by Pittman. Dishes to the left. Takes it up. Good look.
Damn.
Hornsby.
Come on, guys.
But they're still behind.
Come
by
on.
9.
It looks like they're
We
playing.
could do better than that.
Backs him down.
We can do better than that.
They're bringing the double team.
Holy
Dishes
shit.
to the elbow from 17 feet out. Corral.
What is with your guys' shitbag shooting? I am really irritated by your constant nothingness. The big men are having to carry the goddamn load because you guys are the epitome of shit right now.
Say it isn't
Oh
so
my
good.
god.
Missed opportunity.
Did he just Kwame the fuck out of that?
Carroll dumps it down low.
Oh, what is that?
Trailer with the float.
Oh, what the fuck is this?
Seems like nothing
Oh, good. They remembered how to play basketball, so now I gotta really try.
Down low. The shot down low.
At least these guys are just
That
been
might
god
just
awful
be a
right
lack
now.
of Concentration, Vern. He should have hit that.
Bounces it to the baseline. Gorgeous pass.
Please.
Janusauskas releases
Oh, God.
it, and that's his third rebound.
Oh, it's making me physically ill how crap you are right now.
He nails it.
Why is it that take a fucking timeout, man? And we're gonna get our shooting on point
Time out of the game.
right now. We need to get our shooting on point
Both teams
right away
things up a little bit with some
because it's really getting on my nerves. I need you guys to be making shots that you're supposed to be making.
left in the half. Bold pass.
Let's not let them come back. Can we do that? Can we not let them come back? That's all I ask, is that just don't let them come back.
Sebring backs in.
We had them on the ropes immediately.
Unloads.
Oh my god, man.
Rebound thus far.
The defense knew they
How do you
couldn't
miss
too
that?
much, and
How do you miss that?
answering that shot.
How do you miss something as wide open as that? How is that physically possible? And we're doing this at home too. We have the home court advantage, and you're shitting up the place.
Gonzaga seems powerless to stop this run. And
I can
Tracy
smell
Johnson
how badly you're stinking up the place right now.
Frantically talking to his assistants, trying to
We just
come
let
up
them
with a
come
plan
back
of
on
defense
us.
to stop this
Like it was
run.
nothing.
Not pleased with their current setup, to say the least.
Thanks,
Okay.
Tracy.
Back him in.
Him down.
Okay.
Here's the double team.
Take the fucking...
Outright.
oh.
We're the last ones to touch it, and they'll turn it over.
They were just out of sync on that one. The pass went one way, and he went the other.
Okay.
Inbounds the ball.
I mean, is this what we're going to have to deal with now? I mean, we were doing great. We were doing fan-fucking-tastic.
Doesn't
And now we're stinking the joint up.
and it's a 2-point game.
I don't like it.
Doesn't matter how far you've
I
got to
do
go
not
to
like
get
it.
them, Vern. Every rebound is
Figure
essential.
out what you're doing.
Puts it up, gets
There you go. Hey, look at that. Someone remembered how to shoot the fucking ball. Jesus.
Washington can't return the favor with
Let
no
them
good.
stink the joint up.
He wasn't too
No,
that
you
one.
goddamn...
Room to get it off.
Oh, I hate the icon passing sometimes. I hate when I just let go of it accidentally let go of it for like a split second and you're heaving the ball halfway down the court.
By Washington. About 5.5 minutes left in the half.
The defense was up to the challenge on that shot. Good job closing on the shooter.
Left wing tipped away. The ball
Sure, let's just let them steal the ball. Okay. We're fine. I'm pretty sure we'll win this. I'm the way it's been working, I'm very sure we're going to win this, but I really would prefer us not to, you know, just crap it up. There you go. There you go. Shoot the ball! I hit the X button. You cocksucker.
By Sebring. And they're now out in front by 7. The spin moves.
I really hope that the PS3 emulator
Knocks down the first
begins working in a really good state soon. I don't think anyone's actively tried College Hoops yet. I kind of want to actually get a PS3 disc of College Hoops
Great job bothering
so I can actively try
That last 15-footer
College Hoops on a PS3 emulator.
knocks it loose. And it's picked up by Gonzaga. Shoots from the
Of
post.
course. Of course. Of course.
But they're
Of
still
course.
out in front by 8.
I'm about ready to just draw a foul.
Whistle for reaching in, and that's
Straw
his first
foul.
foul of the game.
It takes quick hands.
Give my guys a second to breathe.
Too slow that time.
I would actually like the PS3 emulator to work really well because then when my
Gale
Xbox 360 inevitably kicks the bucket,
fires,
which it eventually will,
and he will go to
I
the
could still have something somewhat reliable to play on. I don't know what kind of state it's in though. I know there is a 360 emulator as well, but it's like super early build and it's like super closed off. It's like ridiculously impossible to use unless you're like you have to compile the code yourself for the emulator.
down by Gonzaga.
It's really something.
Feeds right wing. From the baseline.
Not what I wanted to do.
Inside by Bryant.
Oh, the big fella with it.
Does one exist? I mean, there is a 360 emulator that's in super early stages, and they don't even have like a down. Like they kind of have a downloader, but they literally.
Got it.
It's such a like I don't know why they don't have some sort of
Left wing.
build for it,
Dishes to the left side.
but they opted basically instead of doing like an actual build, it's all just code. Like in order to run the Xbox 360 emulator right now, you have to have like Windows 10
Shoots it.
relative software and have a code compiler to run it.
Will try
You have to
put a
physically
stop on
like
this
be
one.
able to run the code yourself.
Backs down. With the hook
The
shot.
PS3 one is a little bit simpler, but it's in, I think, much earlier stages, and there's, I think, much less working right now. Oh, College Hoops on the PS3? Yeah.
Free throw.
In fact, that's what I originally had.
Has it. Top of
I don't think I have it anymore. I think I probably traded it in, but when I first played College Hoops 2K8, it was actually on the PS3.
Just baiting him into that pass.
by Delagard.
We're just, I mean, we had a hefty lead going. I'm just going to, yeah, no, I don't care. Reach in, who gives a shit?
This might be a
At this
great
point,
decision.
I mean, I just really want
Players play great
I
together.
just really want something to roll my way here. We were doing really good, and then we just stank up the joint.
Free throw line.
And they have pretty much come back on us.
Thought someone was
And I really desperately need them to pull their heads out of their collective asses. No, that pick and roll didn't work at all. Not one iota of working.
the right side. With the shot.
Oh, my God. Just drive in. Just force your way in.
Rebound by accident. He knew
Just
where to
throw your body in there.
Bounds the ball.
Like it's
Ohio State
something.
Has had serious problems with their
Hey, how's it
interior
going?
defense. And Tracy has a report from their
I'm
bench.
getting salty over this game. God. And we're winning, too. I don't know why I'm getting too salty over it. We are winning.
All right, Tracy.
Gotten rid of a PS3 about 3 times, yeah. I do actually have like a PS3 Slim that I just never use anymore because I don't need it. Because it's like there's nothing on there that I specifically like need to use it for. I will say I could try to get like a, well, no. I have a Vita version of Pro Baseball Spirits. I could try to probably get, I don't know if a PS3 version would cost me less. I didn't really try. Mostly because the Vita version tends to work on PlayStation TV, so that worked well enough. And I have that. But I did mostly keep it around for Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax. And I actually imported that shit from Japan. And that was pretty cool. But then they came out with Ignition, and it was on the PS4, and it's like, well, now I don't really need my PS3. And I had it for a few other games, too. So I could literally dump the whatever games I have left right now on there. I think I probably have, like... I think it's something kind of dumb. I think all I mostly have left besides Fighting Climax is, like, MLB 13, the show, or 14. And I think, like, WWE 13. I might have a Madden game from a few years back that I had on there as well. I think that's about it.
Passes it to the right wing. Backs down. Puts it up. The 7-footer.
There we go.
They take a 6-point lead.
Yeah, but otherwise my PS3 is absolutely collecting dust on a regular basis.
Hornsby gets it left wing from downtown. Pittman pulls it in.
But then again, I didn't spend too much money on it, so it's not really a huge deal in that regard. So I don't remember what I actually spent on it, but I don't think I spent a great deal of money on it. I actually thought about getting just as a thing to maybe save space on, since I don't think I have anything worth a damn on my PS3 hard drive. I thought about just getting a PS3 Super Slim and maybe trading in this PS3, because I think there was a sale on it for like $70 or something. Probably just more a waste of money than anything. So what a low-scoring game, because they had a super low-scoring first half, and I had a super low-scoring second half. So at this point, we're only going to score like 60 points apiece. Maybe. Because we're both just collectively crapping our pants. I would hate to watch this on TV. It really is just a, like, this is kind of like just a pile of manure type game. Like, can you imagine this? This would be like a game of the week type game too. It's like the former Final Four team Gonzaga facing off against number 24 Ohio State, tonight's game of the week, and then this is the game that's produced. Is just a crap fest for both teams. It looked like it was going to be kind of a. I really didn't want to shoot that. But yeah, I could just imagine that.
Backs him down. Bryant dishes to the left wing. That last three-pointer was missed by
I didn't even see like what the official field goal percentage is, because I think it's the pump fake in this game really needs a tweaking, which is, it's never going to get tweaked because the game's like 10 years old, but still, like it irks me to know that this could really use. I mean, I guess they figured it out in later versions of NBA, but still. Can't help but feel a little.
Hornsby shoots. They rule this one goaltending. Count this
Man, and we went the whole stream without any bullshit like that happening. And there it is.
Has it out left. Trailer backs down. Seabrand dumps it off.
Okay, we need somebody over here now, please. Thank you. No, you suck at screens.
Trailer goes up.
You are just...
Terrific feed by Carroll.
Ugh.
And he leads his team in that category.
That's alright. We're doing pretty okay.
Swings it to the wing. Throws it up. The three-pointer was drained by Hornsby. And then
Oh, God.
by
God. Woo! That was some weird
Trailer
lag.
from deep. Bryant gets the
I should have just driven it in. I don't know why I went and shot a 3
That's just a
at this
bonus
point.
by
There's really no reason to shoot a 3. You could have just gone for a pretty much automatic 2 just by driving it in like that.
Washington catches it right
They
wing.
catch today's new game? No. Once again, I'm really like...
Nice jump.
I'll get around it. Now that I don't have the XFL thing, like the XFL jerseys and stuff to do, I'll probably have a little bit extra time because there was other stuff I put on hold, but I'll probably make sure to at least watch. I haven't watched anything from this season yet. I really need to. I need to get around to that.
He read that
How
shot
is...
so well. He knew exactly when to
Okay, whatever. Sure, fine.
full execution.
That's cool.
Bryant passes back.
Can you take a fucking shot so we can get a nice hearty move on?
Outright.
I just want time to tick down faster in this.
Lets it go.
So, ah, Christ almighty.
But they're still out in front by 4.
This really would be such a shitty game to watch. It's really like,
Stockman
it's
could not
just
get
everybody's missing everything. It's just so,
still two back.
it's such a rec room. It's such like a rec center basketball game that we're having here.
Passes it to the
Everybody's
right corner.
missing everything. There you go.
He's 1 for 7 from beyond the arc. Ohio State is really strong.
There's a few things I'm keeping up on, but that's mostly because it's like 12 minutes long. I need to keep up on stuff. I keep vowing every season to keep up on stuff, and then I get like 5 weeks in, and then I fall behind, and I just never really get back around to it.
It's deflected.
It's really,
Scooped up by Stockman.
it's really a
Left in the second half.
bad habit of mine
quick hands before they
because
even
my
know what hit
on-hold
them.
list
Maybe
is
off
growing
that one.
ever so much by the
Posts
week.
it up. Usually a gimme for
Every
him.
season,
Missed.
there's
Try
just
right.
a few more things to add to the on-hold list.
Pass. Caught for 3.
Make a shot, you fuckers.
Good job on the defense to make him think
Man,
about
I was giving us like a little bit of a pat on the back with the possibility of 60 points apiece. We might barely hit 50 at this point. This is really just an awful game for both teams.
Trailer backs him down.
This is not a game to be proud of.
Nails it from 9
There you
feet.
go.
10 points and
I would not be proud of, like, I don't care how this game works the last like 6-ish minutes. This is not a game to be proud of.
well, let's get back to the action. Both teams will make some substitutions.
Even if I get the win, it would just be like, whatever. Cool. At least we picked a game to be shitty at a time where the other team was just shittier.
The lay-in was good by Flores, but they're still down by 5. Pittman.
There you go. Hey, he did the pump fake this time, but it all completely
Ohio State.
fucked up. Oh, good. He got the block, but he smacked it immediately out of bounds.
Pittman inbounds the ball.
There you go.
Behind the
There you
arc.
go.
Yes. He's shooting 25.
Tried out too many new shows this season. Yeah, I've tried out a few.
Dishes to the right wing.
Gamers. Oh, Gamers is...
Right side.
Gamers is going to be one of those shows that I'm really back and forth on. Kind of like,
Big guy has spoken.
the Gal show. It's going to be one of those that I'm going to play this
And it's gathered up by Washington.
week by week, and we'll see what happens.
into defensive position.
At the right
It is cool that they do have an accurate enough, like, an accurate depiction of actual video games is cool, but like you gotta have something that's just like, please stop throwing the worst tropes in. I really some things really annoyed me. Like, I don't know how the main character seems like he's just gonna be like, it really is. It's like, I hate main characters now that are just nervous wrecks, just complete nervous bundles of emotion that just can't handle a female talking to them. Like, oh god, I'm on that. It's like, okay, it's 2017. We're past this now, right? Because this has been a trope that's been going on too long, and a lot of them have gotten the hint, and a lot of them have gotten the hint and not done that garbage anymore. But still, some of them are just like, the girl talking to me, I just say I'm just gonna say, I'm just this is just maybe kind of and it's like, no, come on, you got to stop being. I can't handle shows anymore with MCs who are just a giant bundle of nerves. That's probably why the gal show is probably the same way with me. It's just like, God, I can't handle shows anymore with the trope of the guy who just who's so socially retarded that like a woman speaking to him just wrecks him, just completely wrecks his entire state of being. Any female, hi, like, oh god, just come in his pants and just breaks down emotionally. Cannot handle them speaking to him. I just can't do that. Ow, fuck. Practically just inadvertently scratched my ear.
Both teams are making substitutions.
Know the guys that like that around girls? Yeah. I get it, yeah. I mean, it's not to say that I'm not, like, a little socially inept myself, but it's like, man, I wasn't, like, I considered myself socially retarded in high school, but I wasn't even that fucking bad. I wasn't that bad in high school. And I was bad. But that is just, like, I can't handle that whole new level of socially inept.
They've still got an 8-point lead.
It's just, they do it too many times. It's been overdone at this point. Whatever. It was a bad joke. Yeah, I understand. I understood the joke. I understand. But yeah, like, I understand social awkwardness, but I also understand, like, people can't be that awkward all the time. Can't handle. Oh, I meant to do defense. God, whatever.
Both teams are making a few lineup changes.
You are watching. Yeah, I am watching shows for teens. It is one of those things, and it's like, but it's like but some of the other shows have been stuff that, like, recently that stuff has become a lot better. Like, I can handle the social awkwardness. I just can't handle a main character who just, a girl looks at him funny and he just falls apart. There we go. And I'll never be a I'll never be a teenager again. But it's just, man.
They're losing by 9. 2:47 left in the game.
And then like the girl like having feelings towards him already. It's such a cliche. It's like, oh my god, the awesome popular girl just decided to say hi to me, and she likes me for my quirkiness and my inability to actually speak to her like a human being. I can't believe it. I can't believe she likes me. It's like, fucking neck me. If my actual high school experience was like that, boy, would I not have wanted to just get out of there early every day. Would I not have had a work release form just so I can go to my shitty McDonald's job so I didn't have to be at school for that extra 2 periods at the end of the day?
Bryant unloads from 10 feet. Giannis wipes the board off the window. Great pass.
There we go.
Bryant
He was
inbounds the
talking it
ball.
through electronic devices and not in
The
person.
Buckeyes
Yeah, I would
look
say
like
so.
in this run. Takes it
I
up.
guess so.
Scooped up by Sebring.
I could see that.
Miracle to avoid a loss at this point.
Attractive and popular females don't give those guys the time of day. No, they don't.
Hope to make them back up.
I know from experience.
Corner. Janissauskas.
They do not.
Sebring snatches it down inside. Off target.
I want to. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see in my anime. I want to see a girl who's maybe a. I want to see them make an anime girl who's like a 5.
By Stockman.
That's like good friends with the main character, and then they get together because no like 10 is going to talk to them.
Oh, that was not a good look. It wasn't about the defensive pressure either. He just
That's real high school experience.
Buckeyes are really struggling. Nice little crossover.
The 5s dating the 5s and the 10s dating the 10s. You don't bat above your skill level.
Pulls the trigger. The jumper
There you
was
go.
buried by Sebring.
People watch TV. I know people watch TV to escape
smart and
reality.
walk away with the win.
I just need.
Rolled by Gonzaga.
Oh, the quick hands before they even knew what hit them.
God
He got
damn it.
off with that one.
No good on that last shot by Traylor. The Buckeyes carry it up.
Oh shit! Shit!
From Steve. He snatches it off the glass.
Maybe I'm just getting too old for that. Maybe my love of slice of life shows has a certain sub-genre at this point
19
that
seconds left in the game.
that has to that like maybe yeah my because like my enjoyment of shows
Position on the floor.
of the slice of life genre now needs to have a subcategory of
Sebring
main
inbounds the
characters who aren't the dumbest, most socially inept people
Nothing
of all time.
Every basket is another dagger. The game is all but over.
ball. Stockman. It's
Yep.
over. And that's
Hey, that was such a low-scoring game. Jesus, 62 to 45.
62.
We both sucked the big
Now it's
one.
time to show you our player of the game.
That might just be it. It might just be because I just can't. Maybe it's because of that. Maybe it's because of my idea of. Maybe it's because I've watched so much of that. That there's now certain nuances that I'm not a fan of that I now have to have not in there for me to not hate it. That might be it now. It might be. Yeah, fatigue is probably the best way to put it. Especially because so much of what I watched around that time was from like 2010 to 2013 when they were in like super swing mode of doing that. Either way, I'm going to stop blabbering on about anime in this college basketball video. But, yeah, well, yeah, I'm going to do, yeah, I need to do my NFL 2K5 game. Just be a game there, and then probably call it good at that point. So you guys in the chat, stick around if you want to see that. I got the NFC Conference Championship game to do. Those of you who are watching this on YouTube, a lot of conversations I went through. I wonder how many people sit around for this. But if you did, I appreciate it. And yeah, doing pretty well. Got a real, you know, I'm still, even with though I stand by what I said is that, like, even though we got that win against Ohio State, I'm not proud of it. I'm more proud of that win against Michigan because I fought my ass off to stay up and in, and then we sent it to overtime, and then we just burned them in overtime. Duke was a little bit different. Duke was definitely something a bit different with that. I don't know. Just an awful Duke team, I guess. Now, and it's weird to think about an awful Duke team. Did I save? I'm going to make sure I save one more time just to be safe. So yeah, I will do that. And then those of you who are watching on YouTube, thank you so much for continuing to watch. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time.